I mean, they asked them a question today, and I'm sure if you're of the type of person who just always hates the one team and loves what the other one does, they asked them a question about the crash. They said, will you visit the crash site? Now, every other politician would go, of course, it was a tragedy. And he went, it's the water.
When they don't have anything to hold you with, nothing to make you think about what they have to say, they talk at you, not to you.
Bill Maher is once again stirring up controversy, this time taking aim at the hosts of The View for what he describes as another display of woke absurdity on live television. Never one to hold back, Maher tore into the panel with his trademark wit, calling out what he saw as blatant contradictions and double standards. With sharp humor and unfiltered honesty, he dissected their arguments piece by piece, exposing the inconsistencies behind their words. Buckle up, this one's a ride. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more bold, unapologetic commentary like this.
I had a different question, but it struck me that in the first segment you used the term woke, and you said that woke is what was sort of ruining everything. And I know that you're
No, I didn't say ruining everything. I said that's why Trump could get reelected.
That's why Trump could get.
This, Maher argued, is exactly how Donald Trump could find his way back to the White House. It's the same familiar woke playbook, twisting words, ignoring intent, and stirring chaos under the guise of progress. Truth takes a back seat to narrative control. They've done it to Trump for years, turning every statement into a scandal. So when Maher entered their arena, they tried the same tactic, spinning his words for a quick gotcha moment. But Maher wasn't having it. He fired back instantly, slicing through the spin with clear, sharp precision. The tension was electric. When someone refuses to conform to groupthink, the woke crowd freezes, and Maher, calm and confident, stood his ground like a pro.
Used by the Black community to note that we must be aware of social injustices.
But words migrate.
So why is that a bad thing?
It's not a bad thing, and originally that was absolutely a great thing. Alert to injustice, who's not for that? But words do migrate. Now, I'll use any term you want. Okay. Because maybe that is a word that's triggering, and so let's not use that word. I don't know, want to call it the super far left?
Sunny Hostin came in swinging, eager to paint Maher as the anti-woke villain. But her argument quickly unraveled. Visibly nervous, she stumbled through her talking points as Maher, cool and composed, dismantled them one by one. Hostin claimed the right had weaponized the term woke, but Maher countered that the left had done that to themselves through cancel culture and identity politics. His logical, fact-based responses left her scrambling, until Whoopi Goldberg jumped in, the self-proclaimed queen of woke, determined to save the moment.
You be so flippant, man. Listen, nobody on the planet really wants to go through this. This is not something we're doing because it's, sexually gratifying. This is what we're doing to protect our families. And you don't have to do it, but stay away from everybody. Because if you're the one who's not paying attention and you're coughing and sneezing, you don't want to then stay out of the public, man. This is not, nobody wants.
Whoopi Goldberg entered the fray with fiery passion, launching a full-scale verbal assault on Maher for daring to challenge The View's sacred narrative. She called him dismissive and disrespectful, offended that he dared prioritize facts over feelings. But Maher never flinched. Calm and composed, he stood firm, pointing out how emotional outrage has begun to overshadow truth in public discourse. The tension was thick, but he didn't need theatrics. His reasoning spoke for itself. Ironically, not long after, Whoopi herself faced suspension from The View following her own controversial remarks about the Holocaust.
Holocaust isn't about race. It's not about race.
What is it about?
Because it's about man's inhumanity to man.
Whoopi's comments ignited instant backlash online and across major media outlets, leading the network to suspend her for 2 weeks. To Maher supporters, the moment felt like poetic justice after her heated attack on him. But Maher didn't gloat. Instead, he called for her reinstatement, reminding everyone that free speech must be protected, even when it's uncomfortable. His response highlighted the difference between seeking truth and chasing outrage, proof that principle still outweighs cheap victories in today's cancel-happy climate.
Stop saying that Whoopi Goldberg getting yanked from The View right after she attacked me on The View is karma. There's no such thing as karma, sorry. Sorry, but life is random. The only word to describe it when a big game hunter gets trampled by an elephant and then eaten by lions is hilarious.
Behind his calm demeanor, Maher likely saw the irony. The self-proclaimed hunter had become the hunted. Whoopi's attempt to take him down had backfired spectacularly, undone by her own rhetoric and ego. Maher didn't need to lift a finger. Her downfall was self-inflicted. While he stayed composed, you could almost imagine the quiet smirk backstage. After all, when outrage becomes your brand, it's only a matter of time before that outrage turns on you.
When they don't have anything to hold you with, nothing to make you think about what they have to say, they talk at you, not to you.
True to form, Whoopi eventually fired back at Maher with her trademark defiance. You'd think, after he publicly defended her, calling for her reinstatement and refusing to pile on, she might show a hint of gratitude. But not Whoopi. Instead, she doubled down, biting the very hand that tried to help. Rather than acknowledging Maher's fairness, she brushed it aside and reignited the feud. It was yet another reminder that, for some media figures, loyalty to the narrative outweighs reason, humility, and even basic decency.
Before we go, I want to say...
No, we're not going anywhere yet.
Okay, but I just want to say one thing, as we were talking in the break.
Yeah.
Joy is a wonderful human being, and she should not be afraid that people are going to attack her because she said the thing about the swastika on the cap.
Well,
she does not think that as you said to me in the break, you do not think that all the people who are for Trump are not.
No, I don't.
You
I
don't.
I just want them to pay attention to words like vermin and poisoning the blood and the Third Reich. That's all. That's really.
Maher didn't stop there. He even confronted Joy Behar directly, urging her to stand firm and not cave to the ever-present woke mob. The exchange was calm but powerful, exposing a deeper truth about the View's dynamic. By encouraging Behar to hold onto her convictions, Maher revealed how many on the panel privately recognize the extremes and contradictions of woke ideology, but still go along to avoid backlash. In calling that out, he stripped away the facade, showing how fear often masquerades as virtue. Maher said it plainly and without hesitation.